Hi friends, I hope you're doing well. I am so excited for today's video and I can't believe that I'm actually filming it. I film this series every year where I share with you the best products of the year. So we're kicking it off with skincare this year. I also have some hair products and some fragrance as well. So I'm really excited to share all the things that I've loved when it comes to skincare in 2024. I normally post these videos a little bit later in the year, but this year I wanted to post them slightly earlier because I realized it might help some of you guys who are looking for gifts for other people, or maybe you're wanting to find gifts for yourself. This is just kind of a roundup of all the things that I loved from this year. We're not gonna waste any time. Let's just dive right in. We're gonna start off with skincare. Also, stay tuned for my makeup. The best makeup of 2024 is coming soon. We're just starting with skincare, and I have a lot to share with you, so let's get into it. The first thing is this Bioderma Sébum H2O Micellar Water. Now, this is a micellar water that was recommended by Melanie Simon, who is the founder of Zip Skincare. She is a celebrity esthetician, and I took notes. We went on a retreat with Current Body over the summer and she was there. She gave me a facial. It was incredible. And I took notes on the products she was using and she swears by this. And now I do too. This is now one of my favorite micellar waters ever. There's just something about it. It's made for combination and oily skin. But honestly, I feel like it's still gentle enough for all skin types. I just think you get like a little bit of a deeper clean with this. It's so good. I'm gonna try not to talk too long about each product because I have so much to go through, but just know all the things I'm talking about are my favorites. And I love that this one is so affordable as well. I'm gonna pop up a picture of my next fave. This is the SOFIE PAVITT Micellar Cleansing Pads. I actually went through these very fast and I need to repurchase them because they are so good. It's actually a product that I wasn't sure if I would use, and then I was just kind of like getting ready one night and I decided to open them because I love SOFIE PAVITT's skincare. And they ended up being something that I loved so much because they're just so convenient. I find when I travel especially, it's really hard for me to take micellar water with me, but it's something that I use in my routine every single day. So having them already kind of pre-soaked in these micellar water pads was amazing, and now I need to go buy them again because they really are so good and so convenient. All right, let's move to cleansers. This is something that I discovered because of the Allure Best of Beauty Awards, and it is so good. This is from the OUTSET. It's the Exfoliating Caffeine Micro Polish. This hasn't left my shower since I started using it. It is so good, so gentle. I love how it exfoliates. I use this a couple times a week, but I love just keeping it in my shower. My favorite shower cleanser for my face is the Tatcha Rice Enzyme one. I've talked about that before, but all these products I'm talking about are the ones that I discovered this year that I loved. But this is so good, so gentle, but it really leaves my skin feeling so smooth and my skin is very happy. Every time I use this, it's just a good like little reset as well. Perfect physical exfoliator, especially if you've got more sensitive skin. I've been loving this right here. This is more of a recent find because it launched more recently actually. This is from DIEUX. This is their Baptism Gentle Foaming Facial Gel Cleanser. I use the fragrance-free version, but I am loving this right now. I just barely talked about it in my recent favorites video, but I had to put it in this video because I just genuinely felt like this was worth mentioning as the best of the year. I feel like DIEUX is such an amazing brand, and you guys know how much I love their products, and so I wasn't surprised when I loved their cleanser as well. It's a really beautiful, lightweight but effective gel formula. It takes off all my makeup, leaves my skin feeling hydrated but clean. It's just a great cleanser. Plus, I love the pump on it. It like distributes the perfect amount of product. I know that's like so specific, but now that I'm in the industry of developing products, I appreciate the smallest little details in a product. All right, moving on to toners and treatments. I fell in love with this year. The Dr. Dennis Gross 2% BHA Breakout Solution. It's basically like a toner, but I feel like my skin really loved this. And anytime I had sort of light texture, acne, even blackheads, this really came in handy to break everything up and to smooth out my skin. It is such a good formula. I love it. It's funny because I simultaneously fell in love with something very similar. It's basically the same idea. So if you don't want to spend that much on a product like this, NATURIUM is where it's at. This is also equally as good. It's a BHA liquid exfoliant, 2% as well. So really, it's gonna do essentially the same thing for you, but I fell in love with both this year, so I figured I would share both. But I use this after cleanser and before my serums just to kind of like clear the skin, smooth the skin, and it really works. I love this one too. Okay, now for like essences and more liquid toners. Nikki LaRose got me onto this Fenty Skin Fat Water this year. This is the Hydrating Milky Toner Essence. I keep this downstairs, which is why I haven't used quite as much as I do my other toners, because this is what I use to prep my skin for makeup, and it is so beautiful. It really does prep the skin perfectly. It hydrates the skin, and it leaves it just feeling cleansed and ready for makeup. So I keep this down here for my Nikki LaRose skin prep, and I also keep this downstairs as well on my desk. So I use this first, and then I use this toner, and then I go in with the moisturizer and then makeup. That is the Nikki LaRose inspired skin prep that I've been doing for a long time now. I've been very, very obsessed with Korean skincare, and this year I discovered this rice toner from the brand I'm from. It is so beautiful. I got this off of Amazon actually, and I don't know, my skin loves this. It's perfect. It plumps the skin. I feel like it tones the skin really well. It calms my skin. I have nothing but good things to say about this, and I've actually been trying out more products from this brand, which I will talk about in a future favorites video, because I've been really loving Korean skincare lately. I went crazy when I went to Korea, and gosh, the skincare is amazing. I mean, everyone knows that. I've definitely dabbled in Korean skincare before, but like I feel like most of my routine is Korean right now. So I'll keep you guys posted on the other things I've been really loving, especially the masks. Oh my gosh, stay tuned. I'll share them with you, but this rice toner is so good. I have no idea if I've put this in a yearly favorites video before, but I had to add it in here because it's fully back in my routine. This is the Sunday Riley Good Genes Lactic Acid Treatment. Oh my gosh, this like really makes a difference in my skin. I haven't used it for years. I used to use it all the time back in like 2017, 2018. Back then my skin was super acne prone. I was trying a lot of different products, and I do remember really liking this, but I don't remember it being this good. And maybe it's because I've really healed my acne, and so I feel like now when I use a lactic acid or whatever, I feel like I'm able to actually see the results, if that makes sense, because I don't have a bunch of blemishes all the time. Anyway, 10 out of 10, loving this all over again. I'm definitely going to buy the big bottle after I run out of this, but it's like one of those products that gives you basically instant results, which is always amazing when it comes to skincare products, and it makes me want to just use them again and again, and I'm loving this so much again. It's so beautiful, and my skin has looked way better since incorporating that back into my routine. Another serum that's insanely incredible is the SOFIE PAVITT Mandelic Clearing Serum. Now this is so key if you have acne. I didn't mean to rhyme, but I did. This is so beautiful. This just makes my skin so happy, and again, it's amazing for calming that extra texture, really helping lower inflammation, kind of smoothing the skin. I feel like I notice it brightening my skin as well. It is fabulous, phenomenal, 10 out of 10. I love it. Okay, for days when I want to look like a glazed donut, like for real, this is insane. This under makeup is insane. It's so good. This is a Medicube product, which is a Korean brand actually. This is their Collagen Glow Booster Serum. Oh my gosh, let me just demonstrate. I know I don't have time, or if I demonstrated every skincare product, we would be here for a long time, but I feel like I have to show you guys this. I'll show you on the back of my hand because it's kind of unassuming when it first pumps out of the bottle, but once you kind of blend it in, you can see how beautiful and radiant this is, but it's not sparkly. There's just a little pearl in there, and it looks amazing under makeup. Like, it really thoroughly preps the skin and makes you look so juicy glowy. Like, if that's what you're going for, if you're going for dewy makeup, dewy skin, healthy skin, this serum will do that for you. It's so good. Plus, I love the packaging. It's just a fun experience all around. All right, next I'm going to talk about one of my favorite discoveries of this year, and that is from INNBEAUTY Project. This is the Extreme Cream. This really changed the game when it came to my skincare routine and my makeup routine. This underneath makeup looks insanely incredible. Perfectly preps the skin. The texture is so interesting. It's very similar to the Augustinus Bader moisturizer, which a lot of celebrity makeup artists use. Have I tried it? Yes. So that I can say that it's similar in texture, and honestly, I use this one more than that one. I probably should be using my expensive moisturizer, but I like this one more. I just really like the texture. I like that I feel like I can use it for both my skincare routine and my makeup routine and not break the bank. So just, it's a win all around. It's beautiful. Like, I feel like these two, if you're wanting something to really like prep your skin for makeup, these two have been favorites of mine. But this is insane. Like, I highly recommend you try this one. I also fell in love with the brand OneSkin. Now, this was sent to me in PR. It was something that just kind of like sparked my interest because there's a peptide in here that's like patented or something. You can read more if you want to geek out on their website, but my skin was so happy when I was using this consistently. I'm almost out of it, so I've been using other moisturizers because I'm honestly scared of running out, but I should just use it up. I should just enjoy the entire product. I feel like I do that a lot. I like wait until I have this much left of a product and I get scared that I'm running out instead of like enjoying it, using it, and then I can always rebuy it, you know? Really love this moisturizer, and I feel like my skin just looked more bouncy and just overall healthy, and it improved in many, many ways when this was in my routine consistently. Right now, again, since it's almost out, I've been using other moisturizers, but I'm looking to replenish that one because I really loved the results that I saw. Speaking of results, I sure do love this Bora Bora Repair Cream from Drunk Elephant. Now this is heavy duty. I just repurchased this. I went through an entire one after it launched. This is definitely something that's great for after you do some sort of facial, like acid facial, where you want that extra barrier layer before bed. Definitely very thick, but I feel like it's the perfect texture. It's never broken me out. It doesn't feel greasy. It's just fabulous. So I love using this when I have more of an intense treatment underneath, whether I use a retinol or like an acid. I like to put this on as my moisturizer and sleep with it on, and it just gives me peace of mind that my skin barrier is being nourished and protected, even though I have like more intense treatments underneath, if that makes sense. So really love that. As you guys know, a little drugstore discovery this year is the Honest Hydrogel Cream. This is so beautiful. If you're looking for an affordable moisturizer, the texture is phenomenal. This is another one of those creams that works great in your skincare routine and underneath makeup. It's so nice. I love that it's fragrance free. I just have nothing bad to say about it. I don't always love jars like this because I find them to be a little bit messy, so maybe that's the one con when it comes to this, is the packaging. If it was in a pump, I feel like I would love it, but I still do love it. It's so good, great price, great product. Speaking of OneSkin, I also really enjoyed their eye topical supplement this year. I noticed a big difference when I was using this consistently as well. But I will say I have used this eye cream more. This is my current favorite eye cream. This is from Clarins. It's their Total Eye Lift eye cream concentrate. I don't know. This is so good. I feel like with eye creams, it's a hit or miss. Like sometimes I feel like you can really see results. Other times you're not quite sure if it's working. This is an eye cream where I feel like I actually notice a difference and my eyes look better. The skin around my eyes have looked better since using this. So I keep using it. It's genuinely my favorite. I love the texture. It's never like irritated my eyes. It's never caused milia. I have nothing bad to say about it. This is 10 out of 10 for me. I love it. For a lip treatment, I had to mention my Revitalizing Beauty Lip Renewal Treatment Oil. I've been using this for much longer than this year, but this is not a discovery since it's my brand, but this is something that I created and love and use day and night, and I can't live without it. This has been my overnight treatment for over a year. It's also been my everyday treatment. It's what I've got all over the lips. I'm wearing Effortless Lips in Lily with this on top. That's what I've got going on, if you're wondering. But this is just amazing. Of course I'm gonna say that, but I really, really can't live without it. Nothing has done what this has done to my lips. My lips have been so beautiful and healthy and hydrated for over a year because of this formula. It is 10 out of 10. Of course, I love it. And if you haven't tried it, if you haven't tried anything from Revitalizing Beauty, I honestly feel like you should try this. That's how much I love it. All right, let's talk skin devices. First of all, back in March, I bought myself the Medicube HR Booster Pro device. I recently was gifted this by the TikTok team when I went live with Lisa J, and they did a flash deal on this, and I got the pink one with the teddy bear. I'm thrilled about this, but I've been using it since March. I bought that myself. I'm not on Medicube's PR list, and I had just heard a lot of hype around this product, and I wanted to see what it was all about, so I finally took the plunge, and I bought it, and I've been using it very consistently all year round. Basically, it's kind of like a 5-in-1 or 6-in-1 device. It has several different modes. That's what I like about this, is how many things it's capable of, because when it comes to skincare devices, especially when you travel, sometimes it's nice to have one that like really can do it all. My favorite mode is booster mode. This uses a technology called electroporation, I've learned, that basically temporarily opens the pores, you could say, then allows your skincare to dive deeper into your skin, which is really great. Well, I shouldn't say opens the pores. It like creates tiny little holes temporarily in your skin. That sounds scary, but it's not. It's very gentle, feels great, and honestly, I feel like I notice a huge difference when I use my serums and everything and then use this on top. My skin looks so plump and healthy. Something else that I always forget to mention is I love using this over sheet masks. So you know how a good sheet mask has a really nice serum in it? You can put the sheet mask on and then use booster mode on top of the mask, and it will push the serum into your skin deeper. So that's another great thing to do if you have this or if you want some tips and tricks with this. Also, it has microcurrent mode, which helps to really stimulate the muscles and like plump the skin over time. It's got derma shot, which helps with elasticity, and then air shot mode, which you use on dry skin that helps with pore care. So there's a lot of things that you can do with this, but my favorite is booster mode for sure. And I've been using this for basically the whole year. And also this pink one is so cute. I'm happy to have it. So it's one of my favorite devices. Honestly, I feel like it lives up to the hype and I've gotten so much use out of it. Next up, I have to re-mention the Zip Halo Nanocurrent device. This is my older version. They have a newer version now. This is incredible. This is an amazing microcurrent and nanocurrent device. So microcurrent is a little bit different. It has larger currents that kind of stimulate larger muscles, you could say, but the nanocurrent is what's really, really special. There's so much science behind it. You guys can geek out on their website if you want to, but when I use the Zip consistently, like honestly, my skin feels more lifted. My face is lifted actually, and my skin looks more healthy. It's just so good, and it's one of those instant gratification things. And you really do see results over time as well. Such a good brand, and that is the brand that's founded by Melanie Simon, who told me about the Bioderma micellar water that I talked about earlier. She's brilliant. Highly recommend following her on Instagram and just diving into like Zip in general. It's really cool stuff, and it's like so fun that we can do these things at home thanks to all these experts creating these incredible techie skincare products for us to use at home. Lastly, honestly, truly, genuinely, I am obsessed with this LED light mask. I have used so many before, and this is my favorite one. I've talked about this before. It's the Current Body Series 2 or 3. It's their newest one. The shape is amazing. It's not like a flat shape, which I feel like is what's nice about it. It also has a strap underneath the chin, which is fabulous because I feel like that's an area that never gets TLC. It fits the face so perfectly. I'm not going to push it on so I don't get gloss on it, but this is such a beautiful, such a high quality LED mask. When you use LED over time, it's basically like photosynthesis for your skin, and it just really helps to stimulate blood flow and just good things in your skin cells. And goodness me, I love it so much. It's like the best and most comfortable LED mask I've personally tried, and I've tried a lot. All right, let's move into body care. I'm gonna pop up a picture of my favorite bar soap because I don't have a fresh one currently. This is the Evolve Together Hydrating Bar Soap in the scent Monaco. This changed my life, low-key. I know it's just a bar of soap and that's so dramatic, and it's honestly pricey for a bar of soap, but let me tell you, the formula of it is so great, okay? Like, it's so fluffy when it suds up. Did I say that correctly? I don't know. But the scent, you guys, the scent is magical. It makes my entire bathroom smell like roses in the best way. It's not like a grandma powdery rose. It's like a sultry, fresh rose. It's so good, so good. Like, I love everything in that scent from that brand. It's one of my favorite smells ever now, thanks to that bar of soap, which I tried first kind of on a whim. It's so good. I also love this body wash from OSEA. They launched this year and it is too good. It is their Undaria Algae Body Wash. It smells so fresh. This is something that I love because it suds up, but it doesn't leave your skin feeling dry. I feel like OSEA is so good at that. Like, you feel clean, but you feel nourished. Like, your skin is left better than it was found before, which I love. It's so good. I discovered this body scrub because of the Allure Best of Beauty Awards, and it is 10 out of 10, so freaking good. It is one of my favorite body scrubs I've ever tried. It's got just kind of everything that I love in a scrub. The way that it moisturizes the skin and leaves you feeling literally buttery is phenomenal. The smell, the packaging. It technically does come in a glass jar, but I prefer to just keep this little plastic refill in my shower. So you get double the product in here. It's a little bit more upfront, but in the long run, I feel like you save money because you do get double the product. And when you're in the shower, I just don't like having glass jars. So I personally just bought this big one and I love it. I also discovered the Tree Hut Moroccan Rose Sugar Scrub. I feel like a lot of you probably have already tried this. I hadn't until the Allure Best of Beauty Awards. This is so good as well. This is definitely a little bit more of an intense scrub versus the Josie Maran. It has like bigger sugar granules in here, but I love the texture. I actually really love the smell as well. So those have been my body scrubs that I've been alternating between. When it comes to self-care and a bath, there is nothing as luxurious as this little duo right here from Osea. I bought this a while ago and oh my gosh, I love the combo. So I've got the Gigartina, I don't know how to say that, therapy bath. This is insanely amazing. It turns your bath pink, which who doesn't want that, but it smells so good and it leaves your skin feeling so soft. Then the Vagus Nerve bath oil smells so good as well and leaves your skin so soft. It literally feels like a 5-star spa at a 5-star hotel when I use these two things in my bath. That's all I need to say about that. They're seriously so good. Another discovery for body that I love this year is the Desi Skin Rich Body Gloss. This is so beautiful for when you want your skin to look glowy without sparkle. This is something that I cannot live without. I have brought it on every photo shoot that we've done for Revie Beauty this year. I've made all the models put it on and everybody has fallen in love with it because it's just so good. It's the perfect texture without feeling too sticky. And it just leaves the skin looking so beautifully moisturized and glowy, but again, without sparkle. It's so good. A more recent body butter love is this one right here from Youth to the People. This is quite possibly one of my favorite body butters I've ever tried. The texture is perfect. It gives like everything that you're hoping for in a body butter without the stickiness. It dries down really well, but leaves your skin looking and feeling plump, if that makes sense, very hydrated. The scent is perfect. It's not overly fragranced either. I love this. I have nothing but amazing things to say. I wish you guys could smell it through the camera. A little goes a long way. This is gonna last me forever and it's phenomenal. I picked up a couple of products from a Brazilian brand this year called Gente? I don't know, Gente? I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce that. One of the products is the Lymphatic Drainage Effect Moisturizer, which I feel like really helps to like tighten and tone my body. I know it sounds crazy, but I really do feel like I see a difference. And then we have the Cellulite, Bye Bye Cellulite Firming Lotion. This one's actually like warming. And the two of them together, like if you're really looking for an extra treat for your body and you really want to pamper the skin on your body, because I feel like oftentimes we kind of neglect the skin on the body, even though it doesn't really make sense, but you know what I mean? Like we always spend so much money on our cleansers and makeup removers and everything for the face, and we forget about the skin on our body. So this makes me feel like I can give myself a little extra treat, and I feel like it actually really works. And I love how I feel after I use either of these. So I mostly focus this all over the body, and then I'll focus this on areas where I have cellulite and I layer them. I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but I love wearing these, especially at night, since this one's a little bit more warming. And yeah, I just really love the brand. I want to try more from that brand. I feel like they've launched more things recently. I just haven't had a chance to try it. I want to pop up a picture of a hand cream that I love from Evolve Together. This is the Hydrating hand cream in the scent Monaco, the same as the bar of soap. They also just barely launched like proper body wash. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm so excited to. I love the hand cream, smells amazing. It's in one of my purses somewhere, which is why I'm popping up a picture. All right, let's hop into hair care, okay? I've got, some of these things are a little out of order, but let's start with a hairspray. This is something that I discovered because of Tawny Dawson, who did my hair earlier this year, and she told me about this hairspray. I asked her specifically for something that would help add texture to my hair without weighing it down. This is technically a hairspray, but it adds the perfect amount of texture. I just got this off Amazon. It's the Davines Strong Hairspray, and it smells so good. It smells so good. My sister was over the other day. She used this, and she was like, you know what this smells like? It smells like cookie dough before you add in the flour. And I was like, oh my gosh, it actually does. It smells so good. And it's been my favorite hairspray ever since I bought it. Oh my gosh, I think I forgot to bring my detangler. I'll pop up a picture. The Unite 7 Seconds Detangler. Did I really forget that? Yeah, I didn't bring it down here. This is the best little detangler. I also learned about this from Tawny Dawson. She used it on my hair when she cut my hair, and it really does the trick. It's really good at detangling the hair, and my hair gets tangled very, very easily. Oh my gosh, it looks like I forgot a bunch of my hair stuff. Okay, I don't know what happened. I swore I had brought everything down here, but we're just gonna continue with the pictures because I'm literally sitting down, so can't do much about it now. The Anna Blue hair serum I wanted to mention because this is such a beautiful lightweight serum. I love that it allows me to tame flyaways without weighing down my hair, because again, I have more of a fine hair texture, so too much product easily weighs down my hair, and I'm always wanting like more volume, but I don't want frizz and flyaway, so I've loved this serum to just kind of like soften out the flyaways. I use it at the very end of my routine. A little goes a long way, and it's so lightweight but so effective. Somehow I also forgot my favorite dry shampoo discovery from Day. This is the Fairy Duster Volumizing Dry Shampoo. Oh, you know what? I think it's in my suitcase. I'm packing for a trip and I think it's in my suitcase. So love that. I feel like it actually adds volume to my hair, which again, I'm always looking for. What I didn't forget to bring was this Day Agave Dry Heat and Hold Styling Mist. I use this every time I use a heat protector. This is so good. It smells so good, and I feel like it just really helps prep my hair before using a hot tool, which is great. The shampoo and conditioner winner of the year, which I literally just barely finished up, and I need to buy another one because I feel like I notice my hair looks so good and I get compliments on my hair every time I use these. It's from Bumble and Bumble. I got sent these in PR, but I'm literally gonna buy them after this video because it's so good. The Hairdresser's Invisible Oil Shampoo and Conditioner. Never have I ever like gone through a shampoo and conditioner so fast, and I like alternate my shampoos all the time, but this one was so consistent for me and I don't know if I can live without it actually. I saw that they make like humongous bottles and I might end up getting one of those because there's just something about this formula that works really well to hydrate my hair but not weigh it down. It's so good. I forgot to bring it. Guys, I feel like I forgot half the stuff. The Bumble and Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil UV Protective Primer is also an incredible product. If I'm going to use the Dyson Airwrap, for example, I love using that product. Speaking of Dyson Airwrap, I'm going to pop up a picture of that as well because I purposefully didn't bring that down here. I didn't want to haul my entire hair product, but I got this for Christmas last year and I've been loving it this year. It's so beautiful, especially for when you want to blow dry and style your hair. Obviously, I feel like it's worth every penny. I've gotten a ton of use out of it and it's easier to use than everybody made it sound. Especially for me, now that I have like more curly hair, I feel like when I want to style my hair, this has come in handy when my hair is wet and I want to make it look fluffy and have a little bit more of a straight look. Yeah, it's great. I love it so much. I also love this hair edit clip. It's ginormous and it's just phenomenal. I discovered this from the Allure Best of Beauty award winners as well, and I use it weekly. Honestly, it's so good. I also forgot to bring down the sleepy tie. I'm gonna pop a picture of this right here. The sleepy tie is amazing for after I do a blowout with my Dyson Airwrap and I need to go to sleep and I don't want like all of my work to go to waste. I put my hair up in a sleepy tie and it really perfectly preserves my blowout for the next day. It's genius. I also feel like I had to mention my Revitalizing Beauty Pure Silk Scrunchie, which we just recently launched. This has been a go-to accessory for me. I love silk scrunchies and I created my dream color and shape and size scrunchie. So if you're looking for a really good silk scrunchie to wear your hair in, especially while you sleep, Revi is where it's at, of course. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. I like didn't bring half of the stuff. I literally was like, oh, I'm ready for the video. And I forgot half my products. We're gonna do more screenshots. Okay, the Nemat Musk Amber Fragrance Oil is so good. I bought this on a whim at Ulta and it is so good. Every time I wear it, I like am obsessed with how I smell. It's just, there's something about it and I love how it's a fragrance oil so it really lasts all day. It's travel friendly. I love that so much. Okay, Sniff made a fragrance that is supposed to smell like croissants. And when I first heard about this, I was like, you're kidding. That sounds crazy. And then I tried it, they sent it to me in PR, and oh my gosh, it is so good. It's the perfect, cozy, chunky sweater fragrance, in my opinion. It smells delicious. It smells like bread. It smells like a croissant, but in the best way, honestly, and I love croissants. So I personally love smelling like a croissant. It's so good. Okay, I think my top favorite perfume of the year potentially is by Elise and it's called Beau. I've tried several of their fragrances so far in like a little discovery set, but I ended up finally purchasing Beau because I used that one the most and I got so many compliments on it. It's my favorite. It's perfect. It's literally the perfect like unisex fragrance. It's not too heavy to where you can't wear it in the daytime, but it's also beautiful at night. I kind of love fragrances like that where I can just wear it all day long and it suits a lot of different scenarios. And then the Rare Beauty Fine Comfort Body Mist, you guys, this was an unexpected favorite. When I first tried out this fragrance and their body line earlier this year, I wasn't completely sold on the fragrance. And then what happened was I used it one night. I just wanted to feel like calm, and I had it on my bathroom counter. And I sprayed my pajamas before going to bed. I woke up the next morning, I walked into my bathroom and I was like, what is that smell? I like impressed myself with like the bathroom spray, but honestly, I walked into the bathroom and I was like, who smells so good? And then I remembered I had put that on the night before, and ever since I've really just been addicted to it. I feel like waking up and like smelling it first thing. I don't really know what happened, but ever since then I really have loved it. And I have especially loved spraying it in my bathroom. Obviously I spray it on myself, but it makes my bathroom smell so good. So I really love that. Last but not least, I want to give a little honorable mention to the Jo Malone Ginger Biscuit Cologne. This perfume took the internet by storm last year. I didn't get my hands on it, and so I saw it came back in stock this year. I still didn't get my hands on it. Well, that's a lie. I did get my hands on the little mini size, which is in my purse right now, and I've been wearing that nonstop. It is such an incredible fragrance, you guys. Like, I am going to be hunting that fragrance down for the rest of my life. Hopefully they restock it next year and I won't miss out. I hope I don't miss out next year because it truly is so good. Guys, if you've been with me this whole time, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed hearing all of my favorite skincare products, body products, hair care products, all the things that I really loved in those categories in 2024. I would love to hear in the comments down below what you guys have been loving when it comes to skincare, hair care, fragrance. You tell me what you discovered this year and what you're loving. I will have everything listed and linked for you guys down below if you're interested in checking any of these products out. I try so many products, you guys, so I love doing these videos at the end of the year because when something makes it to these videos, it really means that the product has my huge stamp of approval. It's something that I've been using on a consistent basis, and that really says something, especially when I try so many products. I get sent so many products in the mail all year round. It's literally my job to test products and review them for you guys. So when it comes to these final videos where I get to just share everything that I genuinely loved, I love doing it, and it feels like a very accurate representation of my entire year because these are just like the products that are genuinely in my routine consistently and have been for months. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Stay tuned for the best makeup of 2024, which I will be filming shortly. I love you guys so much. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing day wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Love you. Bye.